Hey you guys, it's April. I just wanted to make a quick video in regards to some questions I've gotten about how I go about trading since the majority of my trades are all done as pending orders versus active orders in the market while the market is actually open. Before I go over that, I want to give you guys a quick disclaimer. Forex is very risky and it's not for everyone. I'm not a financial specialist or advisor, nor do I have years upon years of success in the Forex market. I will not be held accountable for any sort of loss or gain through this process. So, yeah, you guys can't blame me for anything that goes wrong if you decide to take this information and use it for your own personal financial gain. So quickly, basket trading is the process or strategy technique that I've currently been using for the past few weeks now with the US dollar. So basket trading is basically a collection of currency pairs that have a common currency, which for me would be the US dollar. And the advantages to this is that it basically allows for diversification in your trading portfolio, as well as it allows you to maximize your profits over time due to the amount of pips that you gain over time. And I just really like it because it allows for more freedom and leisure. You place your take profit and stop loss, and you just basically let the trades run themselves and you adjust as needed. For me, I adjust my stops towards the end of the week to the, 10 to 15 pips below the weekly low. And then I just ride it out until I get closer to wherever my take profit is. And then I make a tighter stop, of course. So quickly, I'm going to go over how I go about doing this process. So I'm going to use the Euro USD as an example. So first, I go to the currency weekly chart. And then from here, I want to find where's the weekly low. And then once I find the weekly low, I mark halfway in between the current candlestick. And then I compare the current week to the previous week to find where is the trading range for this particular currency, because I want to make sure that wherever my pending order is, it's a logical point at which I'm placing the pending order. I don't want to place a pending order 200 pips away from, where it currently is when my weekly range is only 50 pips or something like that, which is usually not the case unless you're trading some weird pair. But for Euro USD, it's usually about 200 to 300 pips. And then from there, I go to the daily chart just to see where would be the most optimal entry point that I want to get in on. So here I use resistance and support levels. And because I'm going long, I want to use the most optimal support level. So I'm going to use this one right here where you see the pink line. And that level is, I think it's 112.78, but I would place a pending order probably at 112.80. And with this, I would scale it because I would like a lower position, possibly like the 1200 range, 1200 to 1210. But because I don't know whether or not it's going to go that low, I would place half of my trade on the 1280, and then if it gets to the 1210 to the 1200, I place the other half of my trade on that level as well. And then quickly, I want to show you guys a short pair that I have in a basket. I'm going to use the USD CAD. And so again, I go to the weekly, find where is my weekly low, which would have been right here. And then I would take the the line that I've made and put it halfway, comparing where my previous and the current week, overlap each other just to see what is the average range for that. And then I go to my daily chart to figure out where would be the most optimal position for me to enter the market. And for this one, I would enter at the 1.2330 right here. And then I just want to show you guys quickly how I would place the trade in my account. I like to use forex.com as a broker, mainly because you can place trades on the off days. Like, you don't actually need the market to be open to place a pending order. And because that's really all I do, it works perfectly for me. I like to use the web trading account or system that they have because it's really simple to me, way more simpler than the platform. I know how to use a platform, but I'm a very simple person, so this works better. So USD CAD, I'm going to place a limit order as a sell for 3 mini lots at the 1.2330, which is about 61 pips from its current position, and then I just submit. So then now, after that's gone through, I just have a whole bunch, wherever in my basket, I would just have a whole bunch of pending orders. And then if they get triggered, great. If not, it's still okay. If you really want to get in on a trade, you can adjust your pending order however you need to, but just make sure you're using your own discretion. And that is it. That's how I go about placing my trades. And once I've done it for the week, I'm done. Like, if I think I'm in on a trend, I just ride it all the way until there's a signal that the trend's going to reverse. So thanks for listening, and deuces.